Alrighty, here's the 2018 Honda Clarity. This is the plug-in hybrid. This is the touring model. They kind of did the similar thing they did with the original Insight Clarity plug-in. You can see this one's the touring, so you get all the bells and whistles. Only thing that's kind of odd is, as you see, no moonroof. That's a little odd for being a touring, but there's no moonroof. Pop the trunk for you guys so I can show you trunk space. Pretty spacious. Lots of room. Both seats do fold down, 60-40 split. I'll put this tag on here so I can take this thing for a ride with you guys. It is running, you can't even hear it. You do have a power seat. Driver integrated seating, so you can set up your seat just like you like, and then have that set for each remote, because each remote on the very back has a number, and that'll be programmed to the door. So here's the Clarity. This one's only got 5 miles on it. Brand new. Touring does have factory navigation, as well as this will say Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and it has Sirius XM. They've changed the controls a little bit, so you have a little bit more arm room. Pretty nice so far. As you can see, it's very, very quiet. You do have all of the Honda sensing features. So there's main, and you have the automatic cruise control, the lane keep assist. So the car pretty much drives itself. Only thing that I did see that it doesn't have, and that's going to be the blind spot indicators. It does have the little mirror, but it doesn't actually have blind spot indicators. What they did was they brought back the blind spot camera only on the right side. Some people will like that, some people won't. I'll give this phone to my colleague and he can record us taking a little trip. The biggest thing, as you can see, he doesn't have a ton of leg room. He's only 5'10", and he can't fully extend his legs like you can do in the Accord. That's definitely one of the downsides. For being a touring, you don't have heated seats in the back like you would on an Accord. The price tag with the add-ons is near $40,000. Now, they do have a $7,500 federal tax credit, so you can get that. Check out the backup camera. It's about the same as the Accord. There's a couple different drive modes down here. You have economy mode. That's going to be fully electric. HV mode. That is going to be electric and the engine. And then sport mode, which is going to be just the engine. So let's take this thing for a ride, and I'll actually go ahead and turn it off and turn it on just so you can see how it sounds. Turn it on. If the fans weren't on, you literally couldn't hear it. It's very quiet. So let's take it for a spin. The first thing I notice is it's a very smooth ride. It's It's very quiet. For me as the driver, it's very comfortable. But my colleague said that he wasn't as comfortable as he was in the Accord. So that's something to be noted. However, I still think this is a good deal for what it is. This is going to be a competitor with the Prius. Feels pretty zippy. It's getting up to speed just fine. And we're going to take it on the freeway as well, to see how well it really does pick up. And I'll use some of those Honda sensing features that I've used on my other videos. But from the front, I think it's a really good looking car. I'm not completely in love with the design for the back of the car, but I do think overall it is a nice car. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the price point. The price point is, I think, a little bit steep. Getting it, and we're hopping on the freeway. First thing I notice is that the car's accelerating just fine. You couldn't even tell it's a hybrid. And the other factor, I believe, is that I'm getting great gas mileage right now as well. Using those Honda sensing features, no hands on the steering wheel, letting the car drive itself. I've got 3 car lengths set, and there's a car ahead of me. The car's actually slowing itself down. My feet aren't on the brakes or anything. So, just like a Tesla, only cheaper. That's one of the big things that I always tell people. The car, pretty much drives itself. Of course, it'll tell you to put your hands on the steering wheel after a few minutes, but other than that, it slows down. I'm coming to a stop. Don't have my feet on here. The car's slowing itself down. It'll continue to slow itself down until it turns off. So slow down, slow down, slow down, and that turns off once you hit 30 miles an hour. But it does everything it's supposed to do. And that's pretty much it for now for the Clarity. If you guys have any other videos that you'd be interested in, please let me know and I can upload them.